Yeah, top of the morning, top of the morning. First and foremost, all praise to the Most High. First and foremost, all praise to the Most High. Without the Most High, I wouldn't be able to make these videos, and without the Most High, you wouldn't be able to watch them. Hope everybody's in, health, great health, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Shout out to everybody, who's been, supporting this channel. Shout out to everybody who show love. Shout out to everybody, man. See the skin, man. See the skin glowing, man. God is great, man. A lot of y'all watching my channel, y'all need to put God first, man. Without putting God first, nothing is possible. Without putting God first, I'm gonna say it again, nothing is possible. Meaning that if you don't put God first, nothing is gonna work out. When you put God first, everything is possible. Everything you do, the way you think, the way you eat, the way you smell, the way you blink, everything works out when you put God first. So let's get that clear. A lot of things I want to talk to my brothers about, each and every one of you guys, is therapy, fellas. Going to get therapy, fellas, is very, very, very helpful. Very helpful. In the black community, therapy is shunned upon, especially when it comes to so-called black men. When it comes to opening up, so-called black men, we don't do that. A lot of y'all brothers don't go to people and tell them how much you love them, how much they mean to you. Y'all don't do these things, fellas. And these are things you have to do to be better, to get stronger, and for your life to prosper. You understand, in a great way. So y'all dudes, y'all gotta, open up more. Pause. You have to, be grateful and show gratitude in life. And y'all gotta let go of the hurt. Forgive. The Bible says forgive 77 times 7. Forgive your moms, forgive your brothers, forgive your uncles who did you dirty. Hold on, fellas, excuse me. Pardon me, fellas. Sorry about that. Forgive the people who did you dirty. Forgive your baby mothers, forgive your girlfriends, forgive your uncles and your aunts and your cousins who did you dirty. Who basically, some people might have snaked you over money, some people might have snaked you over girls. Forgive those people, fellas. You gotta forgive, man. Forgive. Back to the therapy. Therapy is very, 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 very good. And I'm telling you this because I do therapy. You understand? I take therapy. And I know these videos is therapeutic to me. My music is therapeutic. Just speaking to each and every one of you guys is therapeutic. But you gotta realize this. You have to do things from all different angles to be great. So for example, you have to work out, eat right, pray, therapy. It's different things you have to do in order to sum it up to one. So you have to have like a mixture of working out, eating right, loving yourself, praying, putting God first, therapy. These are all the things that make you great. It's not just one thing that make you great, it's several. So I say that to say what? A lot of you guys need to look into therapy, man. A lot of us got trauma, especially if you grew up in the inner city. And I'm from the Bronx. You understand? I've seen murders. I've seen some of my friends go to jail for 18, 20 years. Some of my friends get life in prison. Growing up trauma from my parents. No mother, no father. That's trauma. Being jumped, shootouts, robbed, betrayed. You know what I'm saying? Betrayed by women, betrayed by friends. Gunshots, watching people get stabbed, cut, fights, you understand, rumbles. These are all traumas, fellas. Y'all gotta tap in. Y'all being home at a young age where you might had to watch yourself, or your mother was drinking a lot, or your father left you. You understand? You might have grew up in a household where your mother drank a lot, where your mother did drugs, whether cocaine, whether crack. You understand? A whole bunch of things, man. You never had food in your house when you was young. You maybe, you understand, watch somebody in your family get molested. You might have got molested. It's numerous things, fellas, that cause trauma. You understand? And this is why a lot of us can't trust women. This is like a lot of us can't trust people because we've been through so much trauma. Like, we've been hurt back to back to back to back. So we put a wall up for our defense mechanism. You understand? A lot of us, including myself, I used to do it. People might go to you and ask you, are you okay? And you might say, you okay, but you're not. You understand? The so-called black community, when we go to people or people come to us, and we might be crying out for help, but we might tell everybody we okay. You understand? You could be going through so much pain. You might need a couple dollars. You might be hungry, and somebody might come to you like, hey, yo, what's up, man? How's everything? Oh, everything going good? You need something? No, I'm okay. That's always in the black community. You understand? Where people saying, oh, they're okay, and they crying for help. Y'all fellas gotta cry for help. If you cry for help, cry out for help. You're not a weak person. It's strength and weakness, fellas. But back to the, topic I was on, it was therapy, fellas. Y'all gotta get therapy, man. There's nothing wrong with that. When you get therapy, that don't mean you crazy. When you get therapy, that don't mean you're retarded. When you get therapy, that don't mean you're suicidal. That don't mean anything. It's just you crying out for help. And honestly, the therapy don't help. The best part of therapy in your mind is that you went to therapy. It's not even the therapy to help you. It's actually going. Dag, I went to therapy. Most people that go to therapy, ask them, have a conversation with them, and they'll tell you the most important part of therapy is going. It's going. You understand? So me feeling good that I go to therapy, it's not that I'm going actually sitting there with somebody who I don't know. That's not the kicker. The best part of therapy is I can tell myself like, oh snap, I actually went and I'm actually going to therapy. It helps out a lot, fellas. Even women, y'all need therapy. Some of y'all might have got molested. A lot of women got hurt. Some of y'all got physical abuse, mentally abused by guys. Or maybe the ones in your parents. A lot of y'all didn't have fathers. That's trauma. A lot of women, you understand, very, very promiscuous. That's trauma. A lot of women, emotional damage. That's trauma. A lot of women had guys who used them. That's trauma. And it's vice versa. A lot of guys had women use them, and some guys might have got molested. There's a lot of things, fellas. Y'all need to go to therapy. I'm telling you this. Because it's the same thing in the army, right? When the troop come from the army, from watching people get killed and stabbed, and you understand, they seeing bombs and everything going on, people getting murdered and people getting infiltrated. All these things cause mental trauma, emotional trauma. And I say that to say what? You need to get help, seek help. You're not less of a man, you're not stupid, you're not weak. And I tell y'all guys too, it's strength and weakness. You understand? You look out for people, help people, they might think you're a sucker, but it don't matter because God see it all. And that's what you guys gotta realize. As long as God see it, no matter who think you weak or not, you keep playing your part. That's all you could do. Keep playing your part, and the more you play your part, the better it is. Because God always gonna look out for you. Alright? So like I said again, put God first. Like I said, keep being great. And like I said, I love you guys, alright? Peace and blessings. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. I love you guys. Peace and blessings.